Hello, welcome to Mindset Monday. We're going to just say hello. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We'll let the algorithm do its thing and notify the rest of our community that we are live. We know that many of you watch us live, and then lots of you come back and watch the replay, because we know it's the middle of the day for many of you who are professionals and working full-time jobs. It's easier to watch this when you come home at night. And for those of you who are across the pond or all the way in Australia, we know that you come and watch this not in the middle of the night, which it is for some of you right now. So if you're tuning in live, let us know. Just click live. Just type in live in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, please type replay. We always love to come back and see who has been watching Mindset Monday and what you're getting out of it. I mean, really, this is for you. It's our gift to you. It is free mindset coaching to help you to become a powerful creator, to really be able to hit that sweet spot where you're aligning your mind, aligning your focus, and aligning your energy, where you are the powerful creator of your life. And so for Mindset Monday, we're going to be talking about the path to becoming a powerful creator. And that really is about those three pillars: align your mind, align your focus, align your energy. When those three things are in alignment, you are unstoppable. You can create contentment in the moment. You can create great relationships. You can create health and well-being. You can create success on your terms, right? Success that's meaningful for you. And recently we showed you the path to become a powerful creator. It's the framework that we use inside Align and Design Your Life, the collaborative, which is our premier coaching program. And we'll be highlighting aspects of that framework here on Mindset Monday and showing you how you can start applying these concepts to your life. If you haven't seen the Mindset Monday that we did about the path to becoming a powerful creator, you can either go to the guides here and look for the path to powerful creator. I believe it was from July 5th, or you can just type the path into the search bar in this group and it'll take you right to that training. So, what does it mean to be a powerful creator? Why would you want that? What does that mean for you? Well, it really means that you are being able to control your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions so that you can bring into reality the visions and the dreams that you have for your life. It means creating the life that you want. It means creating work that feels joyful, that you love to do, and that's creating an impact in the world, if that's what matters to you. It means creating health, loving your body and accepting it, creating more energy for yourself by learning how to rest, right? And bring that balance back into your life. It means being a powerful creator could mean for you creating great relationships, whether that's romantic, with your family, with friends, with your clients, with your coworkers, right? You can have great relationships that have good communication and mutual respect. So the question is always, what are you creating? What is it that you're creating for your life? And whatever that is, you can plug it into this framework and begin to create it. A successful business or career, a loving relationship with your body, a healthy partnership with someone else, or a deepening connection to your true nature and your spirit. So how do we get to this place of being a powerful creator? Well, when we talk about mindset, the mindset needed to be a powerful creator, it can feel kind of big picture and maybe even a little unclear. Because, we hear people talk about mindset all the time, but what does that mean and where do you start? Well, that's what you're going to discover when you watch that video about being a powerful creator and you see exactly where your attention and your energy need to go. Because for us here at Align and Design Your Life, Mindset is the all-encompassing work that we do with the conscious and the subconscious mind, bringing them together, right? And then connecting that with your focus and your attention and balancing it with your energy. And we're all at different places in our lives. We've all had different life experiences. We've all learned different things. We have different levels of knowledge. And so when you know exactly where you are on your path to creating what you want, where you're excelling, where things are just effortless and easy and flowing for you, and also where you're getting stuck, where a simple shift in your mindset, your focus, or your energy could really make the difference between where you are and what it is that you're wanting to create. And the framework will show you that. So last week we talked about aligning your mind, and we talked about minding your mind. And today we're going to talk about aligning your focus, and in particular, what it means to fix your focus. This is one of the 3 aspects of aligning your focus. And if we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Christine. I am the founder and CEO of Align and Design Your Life. I'm a mindset coach for women entrepreneurs and professionals who are aligning with their power and designing their life and their work in a really new and revolutionary way. As the founder, I specialize in seeing what obstacles are standing in your way and how to overcome the limiting beliefs, the stuck emotions, and the old stories that keep women and people who identify as women from standing in their power and choosing what they want for their work and their life. So let's refresh. What does it mean to fix your focus? There's 3 components to fixing your focus. Number 1 is choosing what you want instead of what you don't want or the lack of what you want. Number 2 is to fine-tune your visions with that focus, with the right focus. And number 3 is that you're looking ahead rather than always looking to the past. And when you have these 3 components, you are future focused, you're consistently focused on what you want to create. If you have a couple of these components, you might know what you want to create for your future, but if you're like most people, and I have been there too, I was just there last week. I mean, we're not perfect. What we know is when we're off track and how to get back on the path, right? And I'll share a story with you in a moment. But when you're just doing some of this, you might know what you want to create for the future, but you get stuck on thinking about what you don't want or maybe what's gone wrong in the past. And then if none of these things are happening for you, you're mainly focused on what you don't want for your future, and you think about past mistakes and failures often. So if you've done the Path to a Powerful Creator, you know that we color code each one of these. So you can give yourself a green if you are future focused and consistently focusing on what you want to create. You can give yourself a yellow if you know what you want to create for the future, but you get caught in old thinking about what you don't want or what's gone wrong in the past. And give yourself a red if you're mainly focused on what you don't want for your future and you think often about past mistakes and failures. So if you're feeling brave and vulnerable, please share in the comments if you're green, yellow, or red. And this is really for you. This is for your own self-awareness and self-actualization. Because once you're aware of where you're feeling stuck, you can then begin to change it. Right? So this was happening for me somewhat recently, over the last couple of weeks. I have to move. I have to get a new apartment. I love this apartment. It's going to be so weird to do all of our Mindset Mondays and our coaching calls with a different background soon, but it's going to happen. But it's time for me to move on. It's time for me to find a new apartment. Something that's a little smaller. I don't quite need this much space, and something that doesn't cost as much, quite frankly, because I really love living a fairly simple life, right? I don't need a lot of space. I don't need a lot of stuff. Those are not high values for me. What's high value for me is being able to have experiences, being able to go out, being able to travel. And I would just rather have my money going to those things than on an apartment that's bigger than I need. And what I found myself doing was really focusing on what I don't want. I didn't want an apartment that was not going to be in a part of town like I don't want to be in. I don't want an apartment that doesn't have a lot of windows because, I mean, look at those windows. Oh my gosh, I'm going to miss those windows. But I kept getting really focused on, what if the place doesn't have enough windows? What if the ceilings aren't tall enough? What if I don't have a parking spot? What if it's hard for me to find parking? What if my car gets stuck in the snow in the street? What if all the neighbors in my apartment have dogs that bark? I just kept thinking about all of the worst case scenarios. What are all the things I don't want to have happen in my next apartment? And I found that as I was looking at apartments, I was getting exactly what I was thinking about. I kept walking into buildings and going, oh no, the ceilings are really low. I mean, one building I looked at, it was so cute on the outside. It had so much potential. All the apartments are brand new, they were still under construction. And most of them had no windows. Not many windows. No windows, or one tiny window in the bedroom. And I was like, oh my God, this is not what I want, right? And then there were ones that I was going to that, I could hear dogs barking. And I was like, oh God, if the dogs are already barking now, they're really going to be barking later. It just, all the things that I didn't want in my apartment were exactly the things that I was finding in all of the places that I was looking. And so I had to pause. I was actually in conversation with a friend who's also a coach. And she was asking me, well, what do you want for your apartment? And I was like, and I did the whole laundry list of all the things I don't want. And she's like, yeah, I get a picture of what you don't want. I'm sure that's the picture in your mind too. And I was like, oh no, she is totally right. I am so focused on what I don't want that I don't actually have clarity about what I do want. So what kind of apartment do I want? What is it that I want to manifest, right? I want an apartment that is on the second floor or higher because I just feel safer. I want assigned parking, not on the street. So I want second floor or higher, assigned parking. I want quiet neighborhood. I want lots of windows. I want modern and cool looking. I want nice neighbors. I want a great community. I want something that just feels very luxurious, but also feels very much like I'm at home, right? And so now the vision I have for where I want to live feels very different, right? And this is just an example of how our focus can create for us the images in our mind, and the images in our mind is what we see in our reality. Last week, we talked about the reticular activating system, and I love talking about this because it really brings in the brain science to mindset and manifestation. And if you are someone who wants the facts, who likes scientific information, who wants to know this isn't all just a bunch of woo, this is for you, and this was for me, what makes manifestation and the woo a reality, right? So there's an aspect of your brain called the reticular activating system. Reticular is your eyes, right? But it also works with what you're hearing, what you're smelling, what you're experiencing, what you're touching. But this reticular activating system is it's like the executive assistant for your brain, right? So imagine that your subconscious mind is sitting in an executive suite, right? And you have a door, and on the other side of the door is your executive assistant. And your executive assistant's job is to only let in to your office the people, places, events, situations, emotions that align with the vision that you have for yourself. So imagine in this scenario, my subconscious mind is sitting in its executive office, and projected behind my desk is this perfect apartment, the exact place I want to live, exactly how I want it, exactly the image I want, right? So now my executive assistant, my reticular activating system, will only let in information that aligns with that vision. And anything that doesn't will be deleted out. It won't be allowed to come in. Right? So when you have this image in your mind, whatever the image is, your reticular activating system, your executive assistant, will bring in all of the information that aligns with that, and it will delete out everything that doesn't. So because the vision I had in my mind of the apartment was all the things I did not want, right? The reticular activating system, your subconscious, doesn't care if it's if it's in your best interest, if it's just following direction. And the picture that I was giving it, the direction I was giving it was, no windows, street parking, loud dogs. Like, I was giving it the picture of exactly what I was thinking about, which was actually the opposite of what I really wanted. But the mind just follows direction. The subconscious mind is like a soldier. It will just follow direction. So the reticular activating system was bringing in to my experience exactly what was lining up with the picture I had in my mind. And the cool thing about your mind is that the moment you change that picture, the moment that you fix your focus and you focus on what it is that you want instead of what you don't want, then your reticular activating system will show you what you want. It will allow it'll open up the door and bring in the people, the situations, the experiences, the emotions, the new ideas and thoughts, everything that aligns with the picture that's in your mind. We often think that we're so focused on what we want, maybe even obsessed about it, right? And I know that I've had moments in my life where I'm just obsessed about the goal I'm trying to reach, whether it's for a relationship or for my weight or for my financial stability, like whatever that is. We get focused on it, obsessed about it, thinking about it all the time. But if that focus, that obsession, and those thoughts are all in alignment with what you don't want, your mind has no choice but to keep showing you what you don't want. So be very mindful of your focus. Make sure that you are focusing on what you want. And if you're someone who, like many of us, has not been given permission to dream big, to choose what we want out of life, to really tune into our own true nature and say, this is who I am and what I want. It's okay. Most of us have been raised that way. Ask yourself, if this is what I don't want, then what do I want? Start playing with the opposites. You can even write a list, right? If you're thinking like I did with my apartment about all the things I didn't want, that list was really easy to write. And then on the other side of the paper, just draw a line in the middle, make it 2 columns, just write the opposite. What is it that I do want? If I don't want no windows, what do I want? Lots of bright windows. If I don't want low ceilings, what do I want? High ceilings. If I don't want street parking, what do I want? Dedicated parking spot, right? You just play with it and get yourself focused on what it is that you want. Now, this is, I will say, a continual reframing. Most of us have been working on some level of autopilot for most of our lives. And because of the society that we live in, because of the conditioning we've received through our adolescence and into our adulthood, we're often focused on what we don't want, right? It's also part of our ancient brain and our human nature, because our ancient brain is constantly on the lookout for what could go wrong, because it's trying to protect us and keep us safe. So we naturally have a negativity bias, a predisposition for what could go wrong, worst case scenarios, what we don't want to have happen, right? So we tend to naturally be there most of the time, or more times than not. But that doesn't mean that it's not changeable or that you have to stay there. What it means is you create self-awareness and you choose the next thought, right? So if in your mind you're thinking about what you don't want, it's going to take consistent self-awareness to pause and shift that focus. Okay, if that's what I don't want, what is it that I do want? And this continual self-awareness will eventually start to become your default way that you focus. But it takes some conscious effort in the beginning to shift. And, I've been doing this work for many, many years. And I can still sometimes get caught up in what I don't want. This whole apartment was such a great example to me of how this process works. And what I'm so grateful for is the mentors and coaches in my life, especially Karen and Keely, who are our co-coaches inside the collaborative, that they're reflecting back to me, what is it that you want, right? And we need that. It's self-awareness, but it's also being in community with others who can help you to see when you need to fix your focus. And this group can do that for you. So use the hashtags we have here to get the support that you need. You can use the hashtag #AskACoach if you're struggling with your focus and you'd like one of us to help you. You can also just post in the community and say, there's something I'm really wanting here, and I'd like some help with my focus, right? And this community will rally to support you. And if you'd like to really experience what this is like and take this one step deeper by not only fixing your focus, but also releasing any limiting beliefs, stuck emotions, past stories that keep your focus from where you want it to be, then I encourage you to join us for the Toxic Hustle Rehab. This is going to be a 4-hour live event on September 24th. That's a Friday. It will be 11:30 to 3:30 Eastern. And in this event, we are going to take you through the path to becoming a powerful creator. And you will experience what it means to align your focus, your energy, and your mind. You're also going to be able to participate in our proven process, the Realign process. This will have you releasing limiting beliefs, stuck emotions, and old stories so that your focus is easier to fix, right? When you let go of what's been holding you back, when you let go of the past, when you let go of the old stories and the beliefs that don't serve you, it becomes so much easier to put your focus where you want it to be and keep it there. So the Toxic Hustle Rehab, again, is on Friday, September 24th. In addition to the 4-hour live event that is hosted by me, Karen, and Keely, you will also get our mindful morning meditation and a downloadable workbook so that as you're going through the event, you're really creating transformation for yourself. It's only $17, and that just barely helps us to cover some of the costs. We're not doing this as a money-making event. We're just doing this as a way to help you to go deeper into the path to becoming a powerful creator. Because we can only do so much on Mindset Mondays. So this is really going to be your opportunity to take that deep dive. And please share it. Share this event with others. If you'd like to become an affiliate for us and share this event with others, please let us know. Just post in the comments affiliate, and someone on my team will reach out to you. We will put the link to the Toxic Hustle Rehab at the top of this Mindset Monday as soon as we're done with this post. So be sure to click on the link, sign up for the rehab, send it to all of your friends, your family, anyone who's ready for that transformation in their life and to have that deeply transformational experience in just 4 hours. So thank you so much for joining us today. I hope this helps you to fix your focus and move you along that path to becoming a powerful creator. We will not be here next week for Labor Day. We love to take holidays off and honor our energy, so we hope you do as well. For those of you in the United States, happy Labor Day. For those of you joining us around the world, we will be celebrating Labor Day by not laboring. So we will see you all back in the group on Tuesday, but we're here all week for you. We love you and hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.